design team members to hear, to document, and to share widely the lessons from the past open school new development efforts. We want to allow current design team members to engage with leaders who've done this work before and to seek their help now and in the future. We want to provide an opportunity for design team members to pose specific challenges that they're facing as they think about their proposals and to get feedback and input on those challenges.
And I wanted to come because I wanted to be able to share what I've learned over the years for the people that are doing it now, because I know how hard this work is, and I wanted to encourage them, and I want them to be successful.
So I feel a personal responsibility to get involved as much as I can in this district and make sure that this round of this process, same process with a new name, is tweaked in such a way that it really is supportive of schools. And I see some signs of hope. And what you really need for a process like this to work is for people to be united. And
that design teams, school leader like myself being the one who represents the district, we have to be on the same page, consistent in the message that we can get there down the road, 5 years, 10 years, potentially adding, levels back of diversity to the program. But first, get the core right, show the data, make the mistakes. The hiccups are going to be there inherently. There's always hiccups, right?
In the breakout room, we were talking about how to support instructional practice, and I felt like the two people who were speaking to us about it were very helpful in really giving advice about how to make sure that we're meeting student need and at the same time supporting teachers.
I guess something that really stood out to me, how people are coming here and really speaking from their heart, from their mind, and are just so willing to be like telling their own personal stories about what happened. Be like, hey, you could always do that. The question is like, do you want to? So I guess that's what really stood out to me the most.
It's about owning your power and holding people accountable to what they say. And I think that for me was something that if I didn't like anything else was a reason to be here, to be able to be encouraged in that way, because it's a very frustrating process at times.
Like perhaps the community needs a strong 6 through 12. That's going to need to be backed up with some level of data from you all. It's doing some sort of survey that the community is saying we need this.
Right.
And if that's not what the community, if the data ends up showing you, making that change. Because I think that for a place like the Fremont, New Fremont, to be successful, it has to fit into the whole ecosystem.
So I love that. It was empowering and inspiring for me to be like, yeah, we're going to take control of this and say we're trying to make these changes because you feel and we feel changes need to be made, and we're going to make those changes.
The district's saying that we need something better, and now let's dream what that is, and let's hold the district accountable to supporting that and helping us make it successful.
I think we're all actually very committed to making sure that the proposal that we create to like recreate and like revitalize our school and our community is like the best one possible.
So claim your power and say, you want us to succeed? This is what we need to succeed. Just as Emma was saying, like organize, the parents to be organized and be empowered. I think teachers, whether you're coming out of the open core era or you're coming out of just feeling so tired of management around operations rather than vision and instruction and all that, like go back to that place where you started and then claim your power as a community and then present in good spirit to your leadership to say this is what we need.
It was really good to have someone say, you have power, take hold of that, keep people accountable and make people listen. Because like she said, if you're saying we're doing, these things need to be improved, and I agree they do need to be improved, my thing is if we're already in a difficult process, please don't make that process more difficult.
what I said in the meeting is really the key to me. At Prescott, we felt a lot of pressure to go in certain directions from the district, and because we were a united team and because we had long-standing roots in the community and the community was greatly involved, think that passion in our design is what convinced the district that our design should be accepted.
I thought that their advice on like making sure we use data and that we use like their voice of both students and the teachers to provide support to both groups, and I think that's really what we needed to hear, and now we're just going to try to see if we can make that happen.